There we go. Seriously? Butterball. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know I haven't been on here for a while. It's probably been over a month. We've been really busy, and it's been really windy, and every day that I got the chance to go, I just couldn't go. So, but big news is my house is officially pending and should be selling here in the next probably 2 weeks or so. So I told you guys before if you watched the video, but the plan is we're moving to the Florida Keys, specifically the upper Florida Keys. I've been looking for housing kind of anywhere from Islamorada through parts of Key Largo. So the hunt's tough, but that's just part of the game. So hopefully we can find a house here in the next couple weeks, or either way we're going. We don't have a choice. We're going to be renting in the meantime. So exciting. I'm really pumped, but bittersweet. This may be one of the last videos or the last fishing trips that I get to take here before I get out, you know, weather dependent, and obviously I gotta pack my house and move my life, but super exciting. All right, guys, well, the plan is this is the time. I love tuna fishing, as you guys know. I mean, I've been putting on a lot of tuna videos. So the plan is today we're gonna head out, or we're headed out. We're trying to get some live bait. I haven't been out in a while, so I'm crossing my fingers they're where they normally are. And then, you know, if that's the case, we're gonna run out of government cut, go hit the hump, and hopefully put some tuna in the boat. In a minute, when I find my bait, I'll go over kind of the nets I'm using and what I'm doing, catch the bait, and then obviously all my setups and everything. We go tuna fishing, so stay tuned. Hopefully this is a freaking awesome day. It's gonna be an epic day, let's put it that way, not if. It's going to be. So we'll see you guys in the bait spot. So they're starting to show up. They're not that thick, but I'm starting to see them down here come up to eat the chum that I just threw in. So I threw a bag of chum. I like to use this small net because I don't want to let huge pieces out, and I can use it a bunch of times, especially if I bring it back and freeze it. But they're not thick, so you can kind of see them right there. So we're gonna let them get really comfortable and kind of ball up here, and then we're gonna throw a net on them. So I'm filling up the well now, make sure I'm ready. And then today I'm throwing, these don't look like huge baits, so I'm throwing a 1/4 inch 10-foot juju cast net. I like to throw, this is a 1/4 inch. I mean, if you need something smaller than this, you're not gonna get a bait on a hook. Anything bigger, you may gill them, especially if they're smaller baits. We're just trying to tuna fish. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not drifting. These are probably not big enough for mutton snap or anything like that, but this is kind of what we're looking for on our screen here. You'll see it kind of start working in a thicker line here. So once this kind of thickens out like that, that means that, you know, the baits are sitting under us pretty good, and it's time to throw. But you want to give it a little bit of time. Usually your first throw is your best one, and then a lot of times, especially if the school's not that big, they could get super weary and kind of head off. So the last thing you want to do is your first toss it right in the to make a bad toss, because you may not get a good one again. But I'm getting them feeding right here. We're gonna get the net ready and toss. I think one of the biggest things I learned when throwing a cast net, take your time and make sure that the line is cleared, because the last thing you want is you have one chance of getting bait, then you open the net and it bananas on you. That's half the battle at throwing a cast net, is just if you can make sure that it's cleared and it's not caught at all in the bottom, it's just that much easier to throw. And the other key is don't fall in the water. We keep getting a few, and I don't want to throw 100 times. I went up to a bigger net and a 3/8 to see if this will get them. I think the current's ripping, so by the time the net hits the water, it's just taking off on me and I'm missing the bait. So hopefully this one slinks a little bit better, because I should be getting more than 10 baits to toss. Much better. There's a ton of baits in here. We're loaded, baby. Woo. Blacked out. I'm gonna save ourselves the hassle when we get out there. I'm gonna tie up on my lines right now. So I'm gonna start with 30-pound mono leader, and I'm just tying an Alberto knot right to the end of this thing, or between my braid. This is 30-pound braid and 30-pound leader. If they're big tuna, I'll probably go up to like 40-pound, but I like to go as light as I can because you usually get a better bite. And then the one thing I realized too, or I learned when tuna fishing, is that you don't need a big hook. So I used to put a bigger hook on and it almost like overpowered the bait. As long as you put a hook big enough on your line to be able to catch in its corner of its mouth, that's all you need. You start putting too big on, what I notice what happens is it misses their mouth a lot, or they shy away from eating it. Tuna can get pretty shy, especially if it's not pitch black out yet. So when it darkens up, you go with a bigger hook, but you don't really need it. I'm using 2-0s. You can use 2-0s, I use 3-0. These are just live bait hooks. This is enough to belly hook our tuna, or belly hook our pilchard, and then hopefully get a tuna. Well, I was telling you guys, make sure you bring the right net. Also, make sure you bring a bait net. Frickin' forgot my bait net at the house, so we're gonna be hand chumming these pilchards out there, but I wasn't gonna drive back 3 miles to go get my net just to chum them. But oh well, we're gonna get it done. It's gonna be a good trip out here. We just threw a bunch of bull sharks and a bunch of Bonitos, so I'm resetting, but I'm belly hooking all of these and then just tossing them out and letting them drift kind of with the current. Once I see the line start peeling, then I know we got a fish on. Here we go. There it is. Something's on here. There we go. There we go. That's the fish we're looking for right there. Oh, that's a big ass bonito. Whew. That was not the fish we were looking for. Big ass bonito. There we go. Mr. Shark got him. We are fighting one now, boys. Come on, be a blackfin. And goes to blackfin. Oh yeah. Butterball. Butterball. Whoo. Let's freaking go. Butterball, baby. Butterball. Woo. All right, where's the big dogs at? No sharks, no shark. Come on. Come on, Johnny. There we go. Seriously? Whew, 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 whew. Now it's either a shark or it's a monster freaking tuna. You can always tell the difference between a bonita and a blackfin. Bonita usually run right to the surface,
Kinda
and a
feels like
blackfin
a shark
starts
now.
to dig. So once that fish starts to dig straight down, you know you get a good one on.
Come on. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Oh, holy. Holy crud. Holy shoot. Woo. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Whew. Let's go. Boys, you see that? Woo. 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 Oh my God. Woo. How are you supposed to control that? How are you supposed to control that? No, I gotta reel it all in. To the sharks. There he is. There he is, hooked. Ugh. Oh, no. Ah! Whew. Huh. That shark, man. There we go. Let him bleed out in there. My damn.
So cut out a lot of the bonita catches today. All of the sharks, I probably lost at least 15 to the sharks. I had 10 or so bonitas, and then we ended up landing 3 solid blackfins, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. But signing off, guys. We'll see you guys in the Keys.